Hello, 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 guys. Happy Wednesday. How you guys finding the hot weather in the UK? Hope you guys are all okay. You're hydrated, you're drinking water, you're keeping cool. Thank you so much for joining me today on day 24. My name is Mo from Moxpark Digital, and I help working parents and professionals start an online business around their busy life without burning out. That's exactly what we do here. So, thank you so much for joining me. So, we've been on a 30 days journey of gratitude and vision for working parents. So, we know as parents, we're always like busy, we're always like overwhelmed. Most times we run on autopilot, we just keep doing, we keep going and going and going, but we never take time out to pause and be grateful for the things that happened before. But most times we're always looking for the next big thing and always like hoping and wishing and praying and not being grateful for where we've come from, what we've been through. So it is day 24 today, guys. We've come a long way. I can't even believe it myself because I feel like this is a long one, but we're home. So 6 months, 6 more days to go, and then we're nearly there. So day 24 today, we are grateful for our dreams and desires. You know, when we're growing up, when we're younger, we always like we dream a lot. You know how as kids we dream like so many things, like I want to become a doctor, I want to become a lawyer, I want to dance, I want to do this. We have we just dream because it's for like daydreaming. You know how your kids come up, mom, can we do this? Mom, just imagine, they use their imagination, they think. And while we were growing up, because we were once kids too, right? So we dream, we think about so many things. Probably maybe in our teenage years, that's when we like started. That's when I can remember vividly, I started dreaming a lot of the kind of things I wanted for myself, the kind of life I wanted, the kind of kids I wanted, the kind of husband, and all those kind of things, kind of life I wanted to live. So you know how we dream. It could be how you want to travel a lot. I'm one of those people that like I would love to explore the world. So I've been dreaming of traveling since a young age. So it could be maybe you've been dreaming about how you're going to write a book, or helping people, dreaming of financial freedom, starting a business, learning a new skill, or starting something different, or it could be more time with your family, all those kind of things. And we dream about Selo. And the funny thing is that dreams are not random. So it just comes like a desire. It's not something that not like you read somewhere and then you started dreaming about it. Most times it just starts with the desire, it just comes and you just that sounds nice. And then you start turning it in and out, looking at it from different angles, like, oh, it would be nice if I can do this, if I can, and then you start dreaming, you start making it bigger and bigger and bigger. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Mo from Most Park Digital, and I help working parents and busy professionals start an online business around their 9 to 5, around their busy family life without burning out. So we are on a 30 days journey of gratitude for working parents and 30 days gratitude and vision, and it's day 24 today, and we are being grateful for all the desires and dreams. And as I was saying earlier, when we were young, we were able to we dream a lot. Well, let me say me. I dream a lot, as in so many things I wanted to be about my life and things. And I was saying that. So if your own dream could be maybe, oh, one day you want to write a book, one day you want to become a doctor, one day you want to do this, you want to do that. But then as time, and the thing is that dream creates hope because we have something we are looking forward to, something we are holding on to. We'll be like, oh, one day this is going to happen. You keep looking forward to. You dream about how you're going to do on that day, what you're going to wear, how you're going to behave, how you're going to talk, and all those kind of things. That's what dream does. It creates hope, and then that hope creates direction most times because this is how you want your life to go, and then you start working towards it. But the thing is that when we become parents, life becomes something different and entirely different ball game because life just gets busy and we don't have the luxury or the time to start dreaming. And some of us have been dreaming for so long, I'll be like, oh, it doesn't, what they say that like, if wishes were horses, right? So we dream of so many things, and then after a while that nothing happened, nothing has changed, we feel like, oh, there's no point in there's no point dreaming. And as I said, as adults, because when we grow up, we have kids, we have a family, we don't have the luxury of dreaming. All that is in our head, bills, children, mortgage, how you're going to get this, how you're going to do that, how you're going to pay the bills, how, those responsibility, unexpected life events and things like that that just happen. Things just keep coming up our way, and then we have to deal with it as parents because, whatever decision we make, it affects the people around us. So we of dreaming because most times we're exhausted. We go to our 9 to 5, we'll come back home, our kids are there, we'll help them with the homework, we do have dinner together, they go to bed, and then we tidy up after. By the time it's bedtime, we're exhausted. Please tell me, where is the time to dream? Where exactly do you have the time to dream? That's the thing. As parents, we don't have that luxury. We just get busy, we just get overwhelmed. And then most times, after you've been dreaming for so long and nothing is changed, we just convince ourselves that dreams are unrealistic. When kids come to you and they start imagining drawing pictures that are unimaginable, you'll be like, you just be looking at them now. I've been there too. I've dreamt and dreamt and dreamt, and nothing happened, nothing changed. That's the thing. But as I said, I've been dreaming since I was a little girl. But then by the time I moved all the way from Nigeria to here, different country, different environment, then I had kids, I became pregnant, I had kids, then I started, starting over, job losses, financial pressure, so many things here and there. There's no time to dream. As in, I don't have that luxury. All I can think about is how to survive. As in, how are we going to survive tomorrow? How are the kids going to eat? Would there be a roof over our head? Can we pay our bills? Are they going to chuck us out on the streets? All those kind of things. That's the only thing I can focus on. So as parents, I totally understand that most of us we don't have the time to dream. We don't have the luxury to dream because all we can think about is surviving. But then there was a time that I started dreaming again. And guess what? It was a period of job loss. When they say that the an idle hand is the devil's workshop, I didn't allow my own hand to be the devil's workshop because I was home, I was job hunting. Once you've applied for jobs, what can you do? Because the circumstances beyond your control, all you can do is wait. So those times were like, oh my gosh, they were amazing because I didn't have to wake up to an alarm. It was peaceful. It was okay. Only the only difference is that no money was coming in. I wasn't able to pay my bills. But then I started dreaming again. I started dreaming about, what I could do, how I need to find a way out of just this survival, from surviving from one month to the other, relying on just one paycheck and all those kind of things. I started dreaming that there has to be a better way. There has to be other things that can make money. There has to be a way forward. We can't just keep stuck in this rat race, like week in, week out, year in, year out. We're doing the same thing over and over again, but it's still the same result. Nothing changes because you're not working towards your goal. But eventually realize that there just has to be a way, like I said. And the thing is that a dream only stays as a wish if we don't take any action. So that's what's happened to most of us. Growing up, we've been dreaming, we've been planning, we had so much dreams. But guess what? We never took any action. We never did anything about those dreams. It was just stuck in our head. It stays there, it is living there. Do we take any action? No, we don't do anything about it. So that's the thing with dreams. But we do want those dreams to become a reality. But there's no way that can happen without taking a step, taking actions. What's the plan? Like I said, my job loss period, it made me started thinking because I had so much free time. So I started dreaming again. I started thinking that what else can I do? How else can I get an extra income without having to, be there physically? And I don't want it to be a 9 to 5 because 9 to 5 anyway is not as stable as we thought. After being through so many job losses, I know that anything can happen. Restructure can happen, new bosses can come, companies can fold up, anything can happen, and you are likely to lose your job. So I wanted something else that will be in my name, that will be mine, that will be stable. So I started thinking, doing those job loss period, and guess what? I found an online business, which is what I'm doing right now. I started this online business 2 years ago, and it's been an amazing journey, I must say. It's been a journey of growth, a journey of confidence, a journey of new skills, trying something that I've never done before. But you see, the thing is that I took the first step. I started, taking action towards the life I wanted, towards my dreams. I wanted my dreams to become a reality. So I didn't leave them stuck in my head. I had to come up with a plan. Now, how do I make this a possibility? How do I make this happen? There are people that are living the life that I want, and they don't have two heads. They're definitely doing something. What exactly are they doing to, to be able to afford all these things, to be able to, make their dreams a reality? What exactly are they doing? So those are the kind of things that I started thinking about. And because I'm a data analyst, I love to analyze. So I do loads of analysis. So I started analyzing my life as well. That okay, let's say I want to try out the 9 to 5 rules, right? I've been working 9 to 5 now for the past 20 years, but I don't have any extra money to my name, like, like a big stash of money somewhere that is waiting. That if I retire today, I'll be fine, I'll be okay because I've been working for the past 20 years, I've been saving, I've been doing all that. But all those kind of things doesn't just work according to plan. We were all taught growing up to, be good, grow up nicely, go to uni, study something, get a good job, and then your life will be okay. Yes, your life will be okay if you're just okay with surviving day in, day out. If that's just what you want, then fine. But I want much more. As in, I wanted a rich life where, and when I mean rich in terms of money, as in rich life where I don't have to worry about money. I am available for my kids. I am there to support them, to help them start their life, and to support them in whatever they want to do. I want to be, and I want to enjoy life. I want to travel the world with my kids, create beautiful memories. Because no matter the amount of money you spend on those kids, it's those memories that they never forget. So I love to create memories with my kids. So I would love to, like, see the world, know places, do many things. So that's how I started, taking actions towards my dream. So I started with, by starting an online business. So if you're out there and then you've been dreaming, yes, dreams do come true, but they will only stay stuck in our head. They will only be wishes in our head if we don't take the first step to do something and action towards that dream and action to make it happen, right? Because it doesn't, as the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. So that's the thing. You have to start from somewhere. Take the first step. So many people that have in my online community, they made this decision years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago. Now they are reaping the benefits of this because 7 years ago they decided to take action. They decided to follow their hearts, follow their dreams, and build something for themselves and their family. And that's exactly what I did 2 years ago. And I'm so glad I did. And my biggest regret was I didn't start sooner. But you know what? There's no time you start that, you can't move from there. The best thing is to start anyway. So if you're out there and you're interested in starting an online business, or looking for something extra, an extra income stream, or something you can do alongside your 9 to 5, then maybe this online business thing might be for you, because it's something that is flexible. You can do it around your 9 to 5, around your kids, around your business life. You can do it around it, and you can do it from the comforts of your home. And the amazing thing is that in this month of June, one of the companies we partner with, they are celebrating their 52nd year of business anniversary. And so you know that they are not like a new kid on the block, not like they just opened yesterday and they are folding up tomorrow. No, they've been in this game a long time. 52 years is a long time. So there's a promo going on in this month of June, you know, just for people who are starting businesses. So if you are interested, this is the best time for you to get started. And this opportunity allows you to start at an amazing bonus level. It took me a whole year to get to this bonus level that you guys are going to start on day one if you start in the month of June. And we have how many days? 6 days left in the month of June. But guess what? Anything can happen. Whatever you put your mind to it is doable. It is possible. So anything can happen. And then this promo will save you like months of progression. It will increase your earning potential. It will make you, start as an amazing level. As I said, you just take advantage of this limited time opportunity. There's 6 months day to go. So if you're out there and you're interested in starting an online business, this month of June is the perfect time to start. I know they say that 20 years ago was the best time to plant a tree, but today is the next best time. So as I'm saying, this month of June, one of the companies we partner with is having a promo. So if you're out there and you've been thinking about starting an online business, you've been seeing loads of videos, people talking about online business, this and that, and you wonder what they're talking about, or it stirs curiosity in you, you can put info in the comments or drop me a DM. I'm happy to show you what I'm doing, and I'm happy to explain how the business works for you. I've started this business 2 years. I started this business 2 years ago, and it's been an amazing experience for my family and I. We've been able to do so many things that we weren't able to do before. For the first time in our life, we went on a cruise just because we started this business. None of us, we've never done that before. It's not something that I even thought was possible. So with some of my team members, thank you so much, Sinach. That's the beauty of the online business. Things that you never ever thought in your life that could happen to you. That's the thing. It was an amazing experience going on a cruise with my kids. And if you could, I wish I could capture the faces of my kids. When they got on that cruise, I'm like, oh my god, this is like a different world entirely. All those kind of memories, those kids will never forget. Even though you buy them shoes, buy them whatever thing, but the memories you create with them, they will never ever forget that experience. And that's what I really love, creating memories with my kids. But before I started this online business, I wasn't able to do that at all. At all. The best you can do is go on a road trip to somewhere in Europe and things like that. But this online business has given me the opportunity to be able to, do things like that, meet with different amazing people around the world. You guys have the same. Oh, so Sinach, it is an online business. So what we do is like it's kind of similar to affiliate marketing, but it is high tickets. So we partner with global companies. So they create an automated system for us, and as well as social media. We use social media together to to run the business. So we show people. So there's a system already in place, and there's a training for it. So all you have to do is plug into the system, follow the training, and start running your online business. And so once the transaction happens through your automated system, then you get paid a commission. Well, it's kind of travel, but it's not like a travel business. So this is not it's not a travel business. So I understand that with those travel things, so you travel and do all those kind of things, but it's not like similar to travel business. This is entirely different. If you drop me a DM, I'm happy to share you. So you can start with a few free webinar. It will tell you all about how the business works. As I said, we partner with global companies. We get them on business partners. People who are already looking for business opportunities. There are so many people. 3 billion people go on social media, Facebook to be precise, in a day. 3 billion people. So somebody will be out there, like you're listening to me now. You hear me talking about this online business. That's how people will see your offer, reach out to you, you connect them to the company, they start their own business, and then get paid a commission. But this business is high ticket business. That sometimes on a single transaction, you could make up to 4 figures. But you don't start making 4 figures from day one. It's something that you build gradually. So it's a gradual process. You build it gradually. As I said, I've been in this business for 2 years, and it's been amazing. I've been able to do so many things. Even sometimes last year, I did lose my 9 to 5 job, but this business was able to help me to pay my bills. Imagine if I didn't start this business when I did. I wouldn't be able to do that, because all those times when I was losing job and I didn't have another income stream, oh my gosh, it felt like that was the end of the world. Because when you have kids, you have to think about how are you going to do? Are you going to be on the streets? How are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to feed your kids? And all those kind of things. But this extra income has afforded me the opportunity to be able to do this. And I'm sharing with so many parents, because as parents, I know how life can be tough. I know how it can be challenging sometimes. So if you're out there and you're interested in starting this online business, as I said, follow me, drop me a DM. I will show you how it works. So you can start with just like a free webinar. So this breaks down the business. It tells you about a business model, how you can plug in, what you need to do, and then you can see for yourself. And the good thing about this business is that it's not for everybody. So all I'm here to do is lay out the cards before you, show you what you can do, show you what is achievable, and then you make a decision. It's a decision you have to make by yourself. Nobody's going to help you to make that decision. So it's something that you decide by yourself. That is this something that you can do? Is this something that you're interested in? And then yes, you can now go to the next stage if it's something you're interested in, if it stirs your curiosity. But all I'm saying is that we shouldn't put all our eggs in one basket and, stick only to our 9 to 5. There are other things that we can do alongside our 9 to 5. We don't need to gamble with our lives because, as I said, most of us are parents and we have kids. So whatever decision we make affects people around us. We don't need to gamble with our lives. We can start the online business. We can start building alongside our 9 to 5 because it is flexible. It is something you can do around your busy life, around your kids, and it's from the comfort of your home. And you can do it in little pockets of time, like 5 minutes today, 10 minutes tomorrow. Maybe you're waiting for your kids' activities, or you're waiting to drop them off at school, or you're waiting to pick them up, all those small time, pockets of time, like early in the morning or on your way to work. If you go by train, like I do sometimes, on your way to work, on the train, on the bus, or late at night, maybe even for just 30 minutes and things like that. So you can do it from the comfort of your home with little pockets of time. You don't need to leave your 9 to 5. It's something that you can build alongside your 9 to 5. But 2, 3 years down the line, oh my God, you will be grateful you did. I'm a living testimony. I started mine 2 years ago, and I'm so glad I did. So I'm telling you out there, if you're a working parent and you're looking for something extra, and another income stream that you can build alongside your 9 to 5, then please chat me up, drop info in the comments. I'm happy to share with you what I'm doing. So thank you so much for joining me on today's journey. So today's topic is, we are grateful for our dreams and desires. So as I said, if you're curious about the DM, about the business, send me a DM and I'm happy to help you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 25. All right, guys. Bye for now. See you tomorrow. Bye.